I kind of like being around drunk people.
Like, I want to get chocolate wasted.
I don't know why, but I think it has something to do with the fact that I get to see how they are normally and then how they change when they're drunk. It's kind of like, you know, Clash Royale, where they have like the evolutions and they're you know, like my friends are like Evo. They're Evo Valkyrie, Evo, like, you know, Skeleton Barrel, you know. For example, I remember this one time my friend, he they got drinks and blah blah. So it was for his birthday, and then everybody else is doing their thing. By the way, I don't drink or smoke, so everybody was doing their thing. I'm just sitting there with my phone, like, no, I'm sitting there like with like my like Nintendo, just playing Smash, like a kid, right? And then everything goes, the night goes by, and then all of a sudden I ask him, "Can you show me how to do a one arm push up?" So he shows me how to do the one arm push up. I do it because I work out, and I was like, "Oh, I didn't know I could do that." And then he goes on and on and on. He just keeps talking. I'm like, bro, like, I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying to be nice and trying to have the conversation, but there was really no conversation to be had. It was a one-way street, bro. He was just talking to me and talking to me, and I'm like, dude, you're a really talkative drunk. Like, you just won't shut up. You won't shut up or nothing. And the same thing happened to like his brother and his brother's girl. I went into the room, right? They were in the room chilling. They were listening to music, and I got to see how they acted. His girl, like, like, I'm telling you, they're evoed out. They're like raged up, bro. Like, rage spell dropped on them. And she's so hyper. She's so hyper, so active. And she's like, "Yeah, you're the man." They're both like glazing me. I don't know why, because I just said like I don't drink or smoke. So like they're like commending me. They're like, "Yeah, I like you. Like, you don't do none of that. Like, don't be like us." I'm like, okay, guys. Like, no, like I'm just not going to. And maybe I will at a wedding. I don't know. Specifically a wedding. I don't know. I feel like that's like the appropriate time. Maybe if there's like wine one day when I'm at a wedding. I don't know yet though. I also remember at that party, my friend whose birthday it was. I don't know what it is. I don't know. It's like the rage spell was going crazy, but just popping rage spells, bro. Because they're drinking. He's going crazy, bro. He's going crazy. And I remember specifically, I was playing Smash Bros. No, it was Mario Kart. Mario Kart, I was playing Mario Kart with his girlfriend, and his girlfriend was pissed. I'm not gonna lie. His girlfriend was so annoyed because he was acting like a fool. Bro, the rage spells, bro. How about those rage spells, man? It's crazy. It's wicked out here. But then there's just some people who handle their alcohol really well. But I do have a friend who does drink a lot, and he handles his alcohol. It's like dropping the rage spell on the lava hound. It's not gonna do anything, bro. And it's like same thing for him. He's drinking so much, and he's like immune to it. That's scary. For our age, that's pretty scary, bro. Like, there's even adults who are lightweight like that. Like, I used to work at Disney, right? And there was this one lady who is crazy because I remember her specifically because she was the very last customer we had that night, and she was coming out the park with her family, and I was talking to her, and then like it took me a minute. It took me a minute to click. I'm like, why is she acting like this? It's because she was drunk. Like, whatever she had, it was because we never sold alcohol. Like, our company sold alcohol, but our store specifically didn't sell alcohol because we're in the front at the parking lot. So it makes sense, you don't want people drinking and driving, dying that night, because guess whose fault is gonna be? It's gonna be Mickey Mouse's fault. And then how greedy Disney is. They're not gonna want that lawsuit. So the lady comes out. She's talking to me. It takes me a minute to it takes a minute for it to click in my head that she's drunk, and she's like very sloppy. You could tell she's very sloppy. Her movement is like very like it's like a branch in the wind. You know what I'm saying? I think it was her mom. Her mom was there too, and her dad and her boyfriend, husband, fiance, whatever, right? They go to the side where they have to pick up, their drink or their food. I forgot what they ordered. But I remember like her dad or whatever, the guy was older, he just looked mad. As I'm like cleaning up, right? Cause we're about to close. The lady asked where now it's not really her fault. It's not really her fault because there are customers who are blind and will ask me, where are the straws? Mind you, the straws are right there. They're literally in sight. Like the straws are right here. Like they're literally they're right there, bro. Like I can literally see the straws. They're right over there. And a lot of people have missed them. A lot of sober people, right? But she didn't know where the straws were. She asked me where the straws were. I was standing right next to her, and I literally just grabbed one of the straws, hand it to her. She's like, "Thank you," and then her husband, had to step in. Fiance, boyfriend, whatever. He stepped in. He looked so annoyed. He was just like, "Have a good night, guys," and then he just walked off. He looked so disappointed. He looked so sad. I was like, you know what? What an experience, bro. That was my first drunk customer. That was my first and last drunk customer. It's not like it was that bad though. I mean, it's not like she was acting up or acting a fool. Like, sure, she was sloppy, but like, it wasn't nothing crazy. Now, although my coworker did tell me about a story, and I think if I remember it correctly, we had like, since we were a coffee shop, we had like donut cases, right? We had these donut cases, and I think it was at Epcot this happened. Somebody's drunk self threw themselves into the donut case like it was like it's WWE. Hulk smash slammed down right through the donut case, and they got kicked out the park. And I thought about that. I'm like, yo, I imagine them being big. They gotta be big, right? Because our stuff was pretty hefty. Our stuff. I mean, other parks had different, material cases. So like some were glass, some were plastic. But even then, for you to crush the whole thing destroyed, I feel like you gotta be at least ranging from like 380 to like 500 pounds, right? You just gotta throw yourself on top of the donut cases. Might have even gained a few calories just being near the donuts, but that's beyond me. And even the people in my own family, like, okay, I'm not gonna lie, I lied a little bit. I have drank, kinda. Not really, it was by accident. Now, I was a kid and I thought that they had changed like the Sprite bottle. I'm like, oh, we lit. Like the bottle was green. So I'm like, oh, we lit. Like we got a new Sprite bottle, we're lit.
That was not Sprite. It tasted
Disgusting. Tasted horrid. Horrid. I remember my aunt, she even gave me like a little bit of the drink that she had. And it was like apple cider. And it had like 4% alcohol. It wasn't really gonna do anything to me, even though I was a kid. Also, I remember distinctly when I was a kid, I remember waking up in the middle of the night and my uncle was sitting on my bed, right? And my grandma was there and like rubbing his back. And I'm like waking up. I'm like kind of, like when you're like half awake, half asleep, like you could see what's going on, but like you're like not really conscious. And I just remember him throwing up all over the floor, bro. And it's crazy. I did the same exact thing one time. My grandma, she made meatloaf, and this is the same exact reason why I do not like meatloaf to this day. And I can't stand the thought of putting ketchup on meat. That's so disgusting. That's so disgusting. But that's besides the point. She made meatloaf, and I ate it, went to sleep, woke up, but my stomach was hurting so bad. And it's like I was sitting there in bed in agony for like 20 minutes because I knew the second I would get up, I would throw up, right? And I'm calling my aunt. She comes to me. So my aunt comes to me, the same aunt who gave me alcohol, by the way. But But she comes to me and she's like, "Oh, just go to the bathroom." But the bathroom was downstairs, and I'm telling her I can't because if I move, I'm going to throw up. And she's like, "All right, come on." And so I finally muster up the courage to get up, take like 2 steps,
Throw up all over the floor. All over the floor.
and it's like every time I see meatloaf to this day, my mom can't make meatloaf anymore just because of me. Every time I see meatloaf to this day, I always think about that moment, and it's like just the taste alone, it just it really bothers me. I don't even care if Gordon Ramsay himself is making meatloaf. I don't want none of that. I want it's so disgusting. Ew, who's putting ketchup? Oh, bro. Oh my god, it's so disgusting, bro. I hate it. It's like when people put like ketchup on chicken nuggets or like even tenders, bro. I still think that's crazy, bro. Like, yeah, I can't get like a nice little barbecue sauce or like hot sauce or like sweet and sour. Like, you can't get nothing nice. You gotta put ketchup on your chicken nuggets, bro. No, you're wildin', wildin'. Oh, I'm gonna throw this in there too. Honey mustard is great. Oh, I love it. I don't want to end this off. Don't drink, guys. Don't smoke. Like my friends, like how they were telling me not to do it. Don't do it yourself. So, yeah. Fiend out.